Hello everyone, my name is Safiso and I will be showcasing Hanger as part of my virtual try-on hackathon submission. Basic premise of what Hanger is obviously it's a virtual try-on Chrome extension that allows you to try on different clothes. But the huge premise that we have is that we want you to try on not just clothes from a specific store, which is what you would traditionally find with virtual try-ons, but any store, right? You'll see for this example here, I have, a Superbalist, I have Bash, I have Zara, and we're going to be mixing and matching clothes from those different stores. What I'll do next is also showcase how you can actually add some of your clothes to the virtual try on to sort of try to add different layers of clothes. So it goes beyond just something that you might see in store. You'll see on the left hand, we have PWA or a web app that you can actually use to take pictures of clothes that you have, or maybe you found something nice inside of the store. So you can take a picture of that as well. So I'll be showcasing a brief, flow for that. I'm starting with the actual mobile app and then we'll move into the Chrome extension. So the web app has a bit of functionality here in the sense that one of the things that you can do is you can add your photo, which is obviously one of the requirements. And the requirement is literally just one photo. Here I've added one for my sister here, and she's just provided me with this one image. You can also change the theme, which is something smaller, but really what's important for us is the fact that this is account linked and that you can connect to a browser. So what I'm going to do next is we're just going to go to the connected browser section, click on send me a code. I'm just going to copy this over into the actual extension. And this is going to establish the connection between the actual web app and the Chrome extension. So once I'm going to click and connect there, we're going to see a few things, right? So one of the things that I want to do is I want to focus on the extension first. I've selected a few things that I'd like to try on. The first one, I'm on a product page for this Adidas Originals shirt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to try this on. And we're not going to try it on immediately. What we're going to do is we're going to add it to our hanger first. So we're going to add that to the hanger. I'm going to add these pants as well. So we're going to click on the extension again, try this on. It requires us to reload the page. It's fine. Try this on. Cool. Now we have another image. You'll see that we're auto detecting what this is. So these are bottoms for sure. This is a good image. We're going to add this to our hanger. And then the last thing we're going to do is, let me just reload this just in case. But essentially we're going to add these loafers as well. So I'm going to try this on and you'll see that we've selected the best image for trying it on. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this to the hanger. A few things you'll notice when adding to the hanger is also an option to find it's cheaper. We're not going to go through that now, but essentially we're using a Google image search to find a cheaper version of this very thing. What we're going to do now is going to go into the hanger and you'll see the three things that we've added alongside some other stuff that I've added previously. And then we also have an outfits section. Now, when we want to build an outfit, I'm just going to select three things that we added just now. I'm going to click on put it together and this is going to load. Cool. So it's done loading. You can see a few things. So you can actually see your original outfit versus what we've added. You can also generate a video. And the cool thing about this is that we actually give you options in terms of like what it should look like. So for this one, I think we can just go lookbook. It's fine. Let's make the video and cool. So the video is up and running. You'll see it did the pose that we requested. But the nice thing about this is obviously you can try another motion, but you can actually go back to your hanger and look at what we have here. So this is something that we saw in store that we wanted to try on. And this is something you can actually add, which makes this different, right? You can add it obviously you can add a piece going from images that you have on the computer, maybe give you some basic instructions like it has to be laid flat or on a hanger and not in a heap and not worn by someone. But also you can use your phone. Same thing with the actual PWA. You can click on add. And from there, we ask you to either photograph it, add it from your photos, or post the link or paste the link. And essentially that's, I think, what we're trying to do here is we're saying it doesn't have to just be clothes from a specific store or a specific company. What we're saying is you can add clothes from anywhere, whether it's something that you already own, a picture that you've taken maybe, or anything of that sort. So yeah, that's the whole premise of Hanger. It's your Hanger and it's not somebody else's catalog. Thank you.